Have you ever been talking to your CPA or bookkeeper about an issue you're having and they just say, oh, we just need to debit this account and credit this account in order to fix it? And you're thinking in the back of your head, what in the world are they talking about? Hi, I'm Heather Swan. I'm a CPA here at Sullivan and Grantham, and today I'm going to explain to you what they're talking about and explain to you what debits and credits are. First, I want to clear the air about something. Debits don't automatically mean a bad thing or a good thing, and they don't always mean something is increasing or decreasing. And the same thing goes for credits. It all depends on what kind of account we're talking about whenever we're saying debits and credits. In accounting, there's two sides to every transaction. Most of the time, one account goes up and one account goes down. On some occasion, two accounts are going up and two accounts are going down. The thing about it is your debits and your credits have to be equal. You can't have an account increasing by more than an account is decreasing. The golden rule in accounting is every transaction affects at least two accounts. So one account gets a debit and one account gets a credit. And these must equal each other. For example, let's say you buy a laptop for your business. The laptop is an asset, so we're going to increase our laptop asset account with a debit, and then we're going to decrease our cash account or our bank account with a credit. So one account goes up, one account goes down, and the books stay balanced. The accounts that increase with a debit are dividends and draws, expense accounts, and asset accounts. The accounts that increase with a credit are liabilities, equity accounts, and revenue accounts. An easy way to remember this is the word dealer. D stands for dividends and draws, E, expenses, A, assets, and those all increase with a debit, L, liabilities, E, equity, R, revenue, and those all increase with a credit. Another example is if you perform a service for a customer and they pay you $500. You receive that $500, so your cash account or your bank account goes up with a debit, and then your revenue account also goes up by $500 with a credit. One reason why people get confused about this is they're used to looking at bank statements, and banks use credits and debits differently than in accounting. When you look at your bank statement, a credit usually means money coming into your account. So people usually think of a credit as an increase. But like we've learned in this video, that's not always the case. Here's another simple rule to remember. Assets and expenses increase with a debit, and liabilities, equity, and revenue increase with credits. And every transaction must balance. So next time you're talking to your CPA, or maybe you're even one of my clients, and I'm saying, oh, we just need to debit this and credit this, hopefully you'll have a better understanding of what we're talking about, and that way you can understand what we're doing to your books better. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.